It's no surprise that Hype House and Sway House are taking over TikTok, but do you know the differences between these two content communities? We have all the details. I'm Jana Rosenberg.
I'm Gabi Conti, and this is your 24/7 celebrity news. So first, let's start with the Hype House, who were first introduced to us at the start of the year in a YouTube video where the co-founders Chase Hudson and Thomas Petrou welcomed fans into their Spanish-style LA mansion filled with 19 young, fun, and excited content creators, who they called the new generation of influencers. The Hype House includes now the most followed person on TikTok, and also Chase Hudson's girl he's dating, Charli D'Amelio, as well as Addison Rae, Dixie D'Amelio, and Avani Gregg, and that is just to name a few of the 19 influencers.
When you said there are 19 influencers living in this house, obviously I know that, but saying it out loud, I'm like,
but they're not, because it is a lot of teenagers, and as we'll get into, like a lot of them are still in high school, so not all of them live in the house.
Residents.
But they are all in the house a lot. They're members, yeah.
Currently, there's drama as to who is the official co-creator of this collective, as Daisy Keech is currently fighting for her co-founder status. You'll notice who is in the Hype House by seeing who the Instagram account is following. The Hype House was also featured in the New York Times, where it said only 4 members actually live in the house full time, while others, like the Connecticut-based D'Amelio sisters, rent rooms when they are in town. A lot of members are still in high school, so living in the Hype House would be counterproductive for, homework, normal stuff, high school stuff, growing up stuff.
Can you imagine if you were in high school and you were living in a house with all of your friends?
This would be my heaven.
To me, it reminds me of summer camp in a way,
exactly.
right? But that's like just another level. But then the whole thing about the Hype House's TikTok account, this is coming from an Elite Daily article that they said that that's how you can tell who is currently in the Hype House by who they're following on Instagram, which makes sense because that's where all the drama really started with Daisy, because she was unfollowed by the account. Well, there's also the Sway House. If the Hype House is kind of like a more mature content house, the Sway House is the mischievous younger brother. And here is where 6 of Talent X's top influencers, known as the Sway Boys, collaborate and live in this LA mansion. Here they make content for Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, and of course TikTok. Residents of the house include Bryce Hall, Josh Richards, Anthony Reeves, Jaden Hossler, Keo Sear, and Griffin Johnson. It also appears that the VP and talent manager of Talent X, Michael Gruen, and Gavin Rudolph also live in the house to keep the boys in check, which makes me feel a lot more rest assured of any mischief happening here in Los Angeles.
This is a good time to plug. Hollywire just did a tour of the Sway House, and it's awesome. Definitely go watch it. A lot of the creators Gabi just mentioned are in the tour, and you get like a sneak peek of what goes on in there.
And you interviewed them. What was it like?
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, just like you said, they're the mischievous younger brothers. Yeah. So true. I mean, they're just like jumping in the pool from the rooftops, throwing stuff off the balcony, like it's wild in there.
I just like imagine like a real time the Lost Boys from Peter Pan, like that's what that is.
Oh my God, it's so true. That's so true, yeah. Even though it might seem like there's a rivalry between these two houses, especially since Bryce Hall and Josh Richards just dropped a diss track about Hype House co-founder Chase Hudson, apparently there is no real beef between the two houses. As Hall set the record straight, saying, everyone is making it this thing like Hype House versus Sway House. There's like 16 people in that house. There's no room for us. The houses even date each other, like Hype House's Avani Gregg is dating Sway House's Anthony Reeves.
Anthony's always in the Hype House, like hanging out with the, it's like not a problem at all.
Mads Lewis' boyfriend, she's not in either house, I don't believe, but Mads Lewis is dating Jaden Hossler.
Right.
He's in Sway. She's like hanging out at the Hype House too. It's totally chill.
Totally fine. They all get along. Not to put them up against each other, but we want to know, are you guys team Sway or team Hype? Let us know.
Yes.
I'm Gabi Conti.
I'm Jana Rosenberg, and keep it right here on Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news.